Hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. I'm going to do a little change of direction here today. I have one question, as the title of the video says. Have the New Orleans Saints struck gold with Spencer Rattler as a sophomore quarterback in the NFL? Even though they're not a great team. I'll explain in just a minute and give my opinion. All right, here we go. New Orleans Saints right now sit, if I'm not mistaken, 1-5, 6 games through the season. Under quarterback Spencer Rattler, again as a sophomore quarterback, started a few games last year after their starting quarterback was injured, which was Derek Carr, that decided to retire. Well, let's just go over some stats. He's had 203 attempts in passing the ball, completed 139 of those, for a combined total of 1,217 yards. Completion percentage of those numbers is 68.5%. That's an average of 6 yards per throw. He scored a total of 6 touchdowns to only 1 interception. Of course, the longest pass he's had is 87 yards. He's been sacked 11 times. 11 times. 11 times. His QBR right now is 60.2%. Not to mention, he's rushed the ball 26 times for 143 yards. That's 5.5 yards a carry for a long of 15 yards. Now, I don't follow the NFL like some people do. But the New Orleans Saints is not a good team. They're not. They're under first-year head coach. And what more can you ask for? For technically an undersized quarterback that can drop bombs like Vietnam. Like dead on the money. And I'm not saying this just because he's a South Carolina Gamecock and I'm an avid Gamecock fan. I'm being as realistic as I can be here. Tell me what franchise out of all 32 wouldn't want a quarterback with those kind of stats. If you look, his yards, I think, is ranked 18th. Touchdowns are 6. That's around 19. QBR is around 17. Any way you look at it, you know, that qualifies you as basically right into the middle of every NFL quarterback in the league. Now, to me, that's a win-win. Drafting you that low, and I'm speaking of him, being drafted that low, with these kind of stats, with the pay that they're giving him, I don't know what their salary cap is, but at this point, as a head coach and as a program, wouldn't you sit back and say, hey, we got something. This is our franchise quarterback. Let's start building a team around him. I know I would. Now, listen, I'm no NFL player. I'm no coach. But at the end of the day, just looking at statistics, again, it's only his second year in the league. First year starting. I have to applaud the head coach for making the decision to go with him. And if, rumored is true, he's won the locker room over. All of his peers, teammates, love him. Confidence builder in the team. So with all that being said, I'm going to answer my own questions. I think New Orleans has struck gold. Now, what will they do with it? Probably going to be one of the worst teams in the NFL, so they'll probably they might even have the first pick. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm proud of Spencer Rattler and what he's done after being benched at Oklahoma, transferring to South Carolina, playing behind a atrocious offensive line that it took 5 years, 4.5 actually, for the coach to fire the offensive line coach, the position coach. So Spencer's been weathered and worn. He's used to this. I think they can be a great team again. It reminds me a lot of an old guy named Drew Brees. Y'all Saints fans, NFL fans, please comment below. Let me know your opinion. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Algorithm doesn't care. I'm Sports Talk with the Deal Maker. Again, like, comment, subscribe. And I thank you.